Building the query exercises. First exercise. In the first exercise, we will be searching our database for all registered patients that are between 6 and 60 years old, with the results showing the patient's name and age. We will save this query. First, I will begin by giving my query a name. Then I will start adding the fields. I'm going to start with patient as 1, since we're only querying patient's demographic data. So patient as 1 will be going to the Where section of the query screen. Next, we will be adding the registration field. So registered field goes to Where section. And finally, we will be adding patient's age, date of birth. Next, I'm going to set the conditions for my Where section. Double-click patient registration, and it's equal to registered. Next, we will set the condition for age, and it's between 6 and 60. Now I can proceed by entering the output of my query into the select section. So I'm wanting to see patient's name and patient's age. As you know, the names, and I'm going to pick patient's surname and patient's first name. And I will also add patient's date of birth, age. I can test my query by running. Here's the outcome. I can further improve it by ticking the box output data in order specified above and just rerun the query. It's looking much better. And finally, we can save our query by going Query Store and save this query. This is the end of the exercise. In our second exercise, we will be searching the database for all male patients that are older than 65 years of age, and as a result we will be showing patient's name and patient's address, and we will save the query. I'm going to start by clearing my query screen and going to a Query Store button and selecting New Query option. And now I can proceed with building the query. Again, I have to give it a name. And next I'm going to add the fields. I will be starting again with patient as 1, since we're only querying patient's demographic data. Next I'm going to add patient's gender. And lastly I'm going to add patient's date of birth, age. Let's set the conditions. Gender is set to male, and the age is set to over 65. When we're selecting over 65, we have two options available to us. We can use greater than or greater than or equal to. If you're wanting to include those who are 65 in your search outcome, you need to select the second option that says greater than or equal to. If you wish to exclude those who are 65, then you can use greater than option. I'm going to include those who are 65. Now I'm going to populate the select section of the query, and I need to select patient's surname, their first name, and I'm also going to add patient's address. Street, suburb, city. You can also add postcode if required. You also can use postal address for a patient if needed. As you can see, there are fields available below the patient's home address. Now I'm going to test my query by pressing Run Query button, and it's looking good. So I can see patients' names and their addresses, and I can also see, since I kept a tick box to output data in order specified above, my data is shown neatly in alphabetical order. Let's go back to the designer view and save this query. So query store, save this query. This is the end of the second exercise.